But so yeah, I'm a little bit on the foreign policy side. William, you brought up Trump saying he's gonna, threaten NATO countries if they don't pay their dues, which is not a thing in NATO. So NATO countries are supposed to spend 2% of GDP on militaries, defense spending. You don't have to though. There's nothing in the NATO charter that says you have to. It's a goal. It's a nice goal. Most countries hover between 1.5% and 2.5%. We spend 3. Poland spends 3. I think the UK spends like 2.5. Anyway, that's by the by. But in my 2 deployments to Iraq and then to Poland, I have worked with every NATO country, every NATO member country, in either in their capacity as a bilateral partner in Iraq or with NATO itself in Europe. I am NATO's biggest fan. If you don't follow them on social media, NATO's social media stuff is some of the coolest. Will hype you up for NATO. Highly recommend. But so it's important. It's important for a million reasons. The Biden campaign rolled out an ad this week about, NATO is how we won the Cold War. Every president has opened NATO. Article 5, which is the collective defense, an attack on one is an attack on all, has only been activated one time. And it was 9/11 when the United States was attacked. And every single NATO country answered that call. Wow. Every single NATO country sent troops to Afghanistan. Every single NATO country sent first responders, firefighters, help to the United States after 9/11.
Yes.
That's incredible.
For us to even be discussing leaving is just, it's disgusting. Like, that's something like I'm like getting mad thinking about it. But I'm a nerd and I have a personal connection with NATO. How do you think we communicate the importance of NATO to someone in Hope County? How do we tell them, hey, this matters to you, and here's why?
Tyson, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there are a lot of folk in Hope County who are just like you, who serve,
fair.
and who serve and who can take that message and educate all of us. I didn't know that. I didn't know that about 9/11. I didn't know. And I didn't know that, they answered the call. They went to Afghanistan. That this treaty has in effect defended democracy, in the free world. I didn't know that, and I think sharing it as you have will open up a lot of eyes, and also illuminate just how dangerous and compromise